Okay, so storage got full. So here, example 3, let's try to do this. This says a prism has a square base with a height that is 5 feet longer than each side of the base. The volume of the prism is 28 cubic feet. What is the height of the prism? We know the volume of a prism, we've done problems like this before, is length times width times height. So let's put that in. We have that 28 cubic feet is our volume. It says that our height is 5 feet longer than each side of the base. So our base would end up being our length and our width. So let's call our length x, our width x, and if our height is 5 feet longer, then that would be x plus 5. We know that we can change x times x to x squared, and that to solve for x, ultimately we want to get one side equal to 0. So we would flesh this out to be in standard form, and then get one side equal to 0. We can see this is not factorable, so we would think about our P over Q's. So we'd have 1, I'm getting lazy, 2, 4, 7, 14, and 28, and then plus or minus 1s in the bottom. And then we want to see which one could be our solution. So once again, we would go to the calculator and just put that in the calculator. X cubed plus 5x squared minus 28. We can graph, and we see that it looks like at x equals 2, there is a possibility. Okay? So we're going to verify that 2 is a solution. Again, this is from our calculator. So from our calculator, we get that 2 is a solution. So we're going to use 1, 5, 0 as my linear term, and negative 28. So I multiply through, and then again, the goal is, our hope rather, is that we get 0 as our remainder, and that's the case. It really is best practice for us to double check that this doesn't give us any other solutions that are possible that we can't see in our graph. We can see that this is not factorable. So again, we would want to use the quadratic formula to verify that no other solutions are possible. So if we were to take the quadratic formula with this quadratic, we would end up with negative 7 plus or minus the square root of negative 7 over 2. And we can tell now that we have this discriminant here that's negative, that this is going to be imaginary. So this solution isn't feasible. So the only possibility for x would be that x is 2. Now it asks what the height of the prism is. We know that our height was given by x plus 5. So we can tell that our height would be 7 feet. So we've done problems like this before. In the last section, or 2 sections ago, this was factorable. So now we're dealing with cases where it's not factorable. That's where you go back in your calculator, okay? All right, thanks for listening. You guys have a great day.